Okay, so let's talk about our phones. In a world where pretty much every single click is tracked, could your phone actually be a place of true privacy? It sounds kind of crazy, right? Well, today we're going to dive into an app called Recovery and Renewal, and it makes a really bold promise to be a completely private sanctuary for your own personal growth, right there in your pocket.
And really, this is the central question of our digital lives, isn't it? I mean, think about it. If you're on a journey of healing or faith or recovery, where do you go? Where can you find a space that's just for you? Totally free from tracking, no ads popping up, and without that creepy feeling of being constantly watched.
So this is where Recovery and Renewal jumps in. It's designed to be exactly that sanctuary we were just talking about. And honestly, the first thing you notice is just how clean and focused it is. The developer calls the interface cosmic, and you can kind of see why. It's built to feel like a calm space right from the moment you open it.
In the app's mission, well, it's incredibly clear. It just gets right to the point. This isn't an app built for just one type of person. It's designed to support a bunch of different paths, whether it's healing, faith, or sobriety. And it does it all inside one single super secure environment.
Okay, so how does it create this sanctuary? Well, it's all built on one core pillar, and that is an absolute, no compromises commitment to your privacy.
I love this. This one simple sentence is basically the entire philosophy behind the app. Your recovery is your business. It's a direct promise that your personal journey belongs to you and only you. The tech you use, it should respect that. Period.
So you might be wondering, how do they actually deliver on a promise that big? Well, here's how. First off, there is zero tracking. None. No data is collected, and for sure, no data is shared with anyone. Everything you put in there, your name, your journal entries, your milestone dates, it's all stored 100% locally, right on your device. And get this, it doesn't even need an internet connection to work.
So that privacy creates this really safe foundation, right? But the app's real power, where it really shines, is in its flexibility. It's designed to adapt to wherever you are on your path, which brings us to its next amazing feature, customization.
And I mean, right from the moment you open the app, you are in the driver's seat. The initial setup, totally optional and super straightforward. But then you can dive into the settings menu, and that's where you can fine-tune every little piece of content to build an experience that really, truly serves you. So let's break down what that actually means. You can literally toggle different kinds of readings on or off. You're not forced into any single perspective. You can track a sobriety date, sure, but you could also track something totally different, like days without worry. How cool is that? You can even set a faith-based goal like living in Christ. Or, you know what? If you hate counters, you can just turn the whole thing off completely. It's your call. All right, so you've got it all tailored just the way you like it. Now, what do you actually get inside? Let's take a peek inside the daily toolkit it offers for wisdom and reflection.
Okay, so if you're on a faith-based path, the app has these classic Christian devotionals. Here's an example, a morning reading from Charles Spurgeon. It's that kind of timeless wisdom, but it's available right there on your device, and it's completely distraction-free.
But hey, maybe that's not your path. No problem. You can find a moment of peace somewhere else in the app. It also has mindfulness content inspired by Buddhist principles from Recovery Dharma. This stuff focuses on practices like understanding craving and finding freedom from it.
And the library? Man, it just goes even deeper. It's packed with an absolutely incredible range of ancient wisdom. We're talking everything from Eastern philosophy to Stoic thinkers like Epictetus. It is literally like having a perfectly curated little library of reflection right in your pocket.
What's really great is how the app connects all this wisdom to your own personal reflection. It gives you these guided prompts for things like a gratitude practice, just to get you thinking. And then you can use the integrated journal to write down your private thoughts. And remember, this is key. Those thoughts are saved only on your phone. Okay, now for two of the most remarkable things about this app, and this is where it gets really interesting. Its offline functionality and the fact that it comes with absolutely zero strings attached. Yeah, you heard that right. No internet, no problem. Because everything is stored locally, the app works perfectly without an internet connection. So whether you're on a plane, way out on some remote retreat, or just stuck somewhere with a terrible signal, your entire toolkit is always available.
And this is where that offline thing becomes, well, truly vital. We're talking critical information, like crisis support hotlines, that are always accessible. In a moment of real need, you don't have to scramble or worry about finding Wi-Fi. The help is just right there.
So you have to ask, right? Why does an app this comprehensive even exist if it's not trying to make money? Well, this quote from the developer really says it all. It's not some big business venture. It's a personal project. It was built simply to give back.
And that means it costs exactly $0. Yep, no ads interrupting your moment of reflection, no paywalls hiding the good features, no subscriptions, ever. It's just a free tool, freely given. That's it.
So let's just put this all together for a second. When you put Recovery and Renewal side by side with your typical wellness apps, the difference is just stark. It's night and day. While other apps are tracking and selling your data, this one collects absolutely none. While others hit you with subscriptions and ads, this one is completely free. And while pretty much every other app needs the internet, this one works anywhere, anytime.
And really, that brings us back to where we started. In an age where our data is basically a product to be bought and sold, this look at Recovery and Renewal leaves us with a really powerful question to think about. What's the real value? I mean, what's it actually worth to have just one corner of your digital life that is completely, unconditionally, and unapologetically private? Something to think about.